What's happening, family? Welcome back to another episode of Let Us Tell It. I'm one of your hosts, Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank, and the other host is...
Gooseby. How y'all doing?
Already. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, this is a podcast we do most weeks. We wasn't here last week. I would say every week, but I can't.
But we got a good excuse.
Yeah, we got a good excuse. It was Thanksgiving anyway. It's a podcast we do every week, close to it. And we talk about all the things. Now I'm too loud. We talk about all the things, and it's coming from a man's point of view, black man's point of view, a father's point of view, husband, brother, uncle, daddy, some people call me. And we call it Let Us Tell It because it's like, let us tell it.
Damn right.
Goose, we usually kick this off with something we like to get off our chest. Goose, if anything you want to get off your chest?
I'll let you go first today, man.
All right.
Yep.
My bad, y'all. We did a sound check, and my sound was real low. Then I looked down, and I was spiking, so I don't want to be too loud in y'all's ear. Anyway, something I want... Oh, this is what I need to get off my chest. God dang.
Also, hold on before we start.
Go
I
ahead.
like your fit, man. I like the jacket. You got
Thank you, man.
You got the chain.
Appreciate
you know
that.
What I'm
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
do what I do.
I see
Amazon.
Woo!
$35 jacket right here. Hey,
Amazon come through.
Hey, I've been posting my fashion content. I'm going to be putting up more, yeah.
Y'all, before you get it off your chest, I got a text this morning. And it said, hey, I'm wearing blue and white.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm
It was
wearing
two different texts.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm wearing light blue.
Yeah.
Then I came back in white. Just to make sure.
Hey, you see what I got on?
No,
I was like, ain't gonna be cute.
I was literally standing there brushing my teeth. I said, let me text him right now. Because he messed around walking up, hey, man, got this jacket on.
Hey.
I be damned.
$35 Amazon. Baby blue, baby.
Man. But getting this off my chest real quick.
Yep.
So y'all know I ended up with COVID early this year, or a couple months ago. The week I had COVID, I had finally started working out again.
Yep.
I was like, you need to start working out. Like, I done fell off because we had a real busy summer, traveling and stuff, didn't get time to do it. Worked out like that Monday and Tuesday. I think Tuesday evening, I started getting sick. So, fell off, right?
Yep.
Fell off working out. Then I came back. I didn't come back because after I had COVID, finally got my strength and started feeling better. Got the flu. And some of y'all heard the story about me having the flu. The medicine I was taking killed my appetite. I dropped 30 pounds.
Yep.
So finally, we recording this on Wednesday. Monday, I said, I'm getting back to it, working out.
Get back to.
Of course, most men, ego, start off with chest.
Oh, got to.
International Chest Day is on Monday. Started off with chest. My strength was still there a little bit. Stamina wasn't. I expected
You put
that.
225 on there?
I put 225 on there. I did 4 sets. First set was 8. Second set was 7. Third set was 6. And fourth set was 5. Struggle bus.
Yeah.
And it wasn't no easy reps either. And then after that, I did like some burnouts, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that ego left a long time ago, I thought.
I was about to say.
So I did some other stuff. I did dumbbell press and push-ups and stuff. So then following chest day, I always follow with legs. So I said, let me do legs. That was yesterday. I figure same. I might not have the same strength, but I'll be I might not have the same stamina, but I might have the same strength.
Yeah.
So did my warm-up, did the 1 plate, did 15 reps, 2 plates. 15 reps. All right, it's feeling good. Go on up to 3 plates. That's my usual squat. 315 is usually what I squat at. Just, do reps. Put that 315 on there. Took it off the rack, stepped back. I went down 1.5 inches. My body said, no, you are not going to make it. Everything in my body said, stop, cut it.
Hey.
My calves,
Yeah.
my legs, my ankles, my arms, back, ears, eyebrows, everything says stop. I said, walked back on the rack. I've never had my body check me so quick on something.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I guess because I just been sitting around, like I completely lost the strength in my legs. So I dropped it back down to 225 and I was just repping it. I just kept repping that. Then I did lunges and everything after. I did my physical therapy stuff. I added in.
Yeah.
But getting older is some bullshit.
Squats,
on top
though.
of getting sick.
Squatting 315 ain't an easy feat for one.
Yeah, it should be. If I'm benching 225, I should be able to do 100 pounds more than that. Your legs supposed to be a lot stronger than your chest.
They are. But
I know a lot of dudes that can't squat more than they bench, which is sad.
But the difference between squatting and bench press, I would say
everything. You using your whole body.
Yes, but bench press, your back is pressed up against the bench.
You got support.
But if you were on the leg press, you would be able to press way more than 315.
Because you ain't got the weight of your body?
Yes. So
I see what you're saying.
You're bracing yourself, your back is straight, everything is straight. With that free weight squat, you got to brace your core. Everything has to be ready to work.
My core said, hey, you know I'm going to go first. My core was already, had the door open. It was about to step out. Yeah. Like, hey, y'all got it? Because I'm about to leave.
It's over, y'all. It's done. No. And this is in the garage.
Yeah.
First of all, this man got enough weights to do that in his garage, which is phenomenal.
It's in a compact area, though.
I can only imagine this man going down. Angel! That's all he can do.
I'd have been laying there 15 minutes before I could yell for help. I'd have been laying there. Look, because the TV was on, I had music. I'd have been laying there watching Golden State win. It's like, eventually I'm going to get the strength to yell for Angel.
He just laying on the ground. But just stay right here.
She going to walk in and think I'm taking a rest. Why the weight's on you?
Oh, my goodness.
No, man, that's when I was like, all right, luckily, I ain't got the ego I used to have when a lot of men have ego when they working out, and I quit all of that. So I was like, no, I dropped the weight. I said, I'm just going to do a bunch of reps. I did that. Then I jumped over the lunges and stuff. I was like, all right, I'm good. But yeah, it was a reality check. It wasn't even me, that ego or anything, or reality check. It was just like, oh, okay, I should be able to. If I did that with bench, the rest of my body should be the same. Nah.
With weights now, though, what I'm looking at is repping things out. Having a high rep is as good as doing heavy weight.
Yeah.
For a few reps. What's his name? Bruce. I think Bruce Lee said this. Somebody said this. I don't fear the man that practices 1,000 moves one time, but I fear the man that practices one kick 1,000 times.
Yeah. That's deep. That sound like some Bruce Lee stuff. That's a good thing.
So I'll put that 225 on there and squat that till I can't squat it no more, and that's that.
But I just learned this recently. I've been watching this dude. I can't remember his name. I wish I could tell y'all because y'all could learn a lot from this dude as far as working out. Mainly for women trying to lose weight. Ladies, it takes a lot to bulk up. Most women don't lift heavy because they think they're going to get big.
Yep.
It takes a lot to get big. You will not bulk up by lifting a little heavy. 10 to 12 reps is considered high reps.
Mm-hmm.
That's considered a lot. Y'all doing 15 and 20, eventually that just leads to injury.
Yep.
10 to 12 reps is a lot. Don't be afraid to go heavy. Your body will completely change before you start bulking.
Heavier,
yeah. These cute weights, don't lose your form, but 10 to 12 reps is considered high reps. And you will lose weight quicker because when you build up, you burn fat.
Yeah.
The first thing's going to happen is you're going to burn the fat before you start bulking up. And it takes a lot of working out.
And lifting weights ain't going to bulk you up. It's going to be all that food you eat.
Yes.
Because you got to eat a lot of food to bulk up.
That was one thing. I've had people come to me, even Angel, they always say, I don't want to get big. I'm not trying to get bulky. You're not going to get bulky, I promise. That's an effort you have to make.
Yeah.
Ask the women that bulk up, that do bodybuilding and stuff. Dudes with big chests.
They say you're spot on.
Oh, yeah, no. Dudes with big chests.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these dudes do chest twice a week.
Yeah.
Doing chest every day is a waste of time because you don't give your body, your muscles time to break down and build back up. But they do chest twice a week and they go in ham. They doing 15, 20 sets of heavy shit. Like it's a lot.
When I was in college, I was 190 something, 196. I could bench press 315 maybe about 6 times. But we were doing, it was Monday,
You was
Monday,
stocky?
Wednesday. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It was upper body. And we were knocking them things out. And I was only at 190 something.
Yeah.
And that was my prime, young, and we was eating all type of crazy stuff.
When I was
So to get swole, man, you got to be on.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen with you just working out trying to get in shape.
Nah.
I promise.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
That's what I just want to get off my chest, just working out. But we feel like we needed to put out that public service announcement.
But since we're talking about working out,
hold on, before you get in, how was your Thanksgiving? Because we skipped a week.
sure enough,
I forgot to
Thanksgiving
ask
was
you
cool, man. Thanksgiving we was at Melissa's house, Kevin Melissa's house, and a few family members came over. Danny Rhodes came over with her family. She made some sweet potato pie.
All right.
And
Yeah,
at first, I was drinking, man. I was getting kind of lit. So the sweet potato pie, I was like, hey, I don't like it too tough because I think it's because I was drunk.
it changes your taste palette too.
Hey, the next day though, went back at it. I was like, oh.
Toe off into it.
I was like, hey, y'all, what y'all doing with this? So this kid videotaped me because it was in the refrigerator in the pan. So let me get that.
Yeah, let me get that about you, Playboy.
And I killed that. I killed that pie. But the food was good, and we were just chilling out watching football. Oh, and we played a few games. There's a lot of new board, not even board games. They're like card games that aren't even for sale. People, I don't know where Mel got these games from, and Melissa, but they're just fun family games you play. So that's what we did. How about yourself?
It was good, man. We had some people over. We had family over and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Our daughters. Angel had a few other friends come through.
Your daughters?
Yeah.
Oh, Ken. Oh, okay. I finna say
that. I ended up frying total of 4 turkeys. Next year I'm just gonna
for every son, huh?
Nah,
there we go.
For different families. I guess word's getting out. I'm just gonna make it a thing next year. I'm just make it a thing. If you want your turkey fried, come holler at me. The season this year was fire.
Yeah.
Like usually I critique it where I'm like, I ain't feeling it. Everybody else is like, oh, it's good. This is good. I'm like, nah, it's too salty. Oh, it's overcooked. Oh, it's this, is that. This year, I always put the neck in. I bit that neck after it cooked. I was like, damn, this is good.
That was that crunchy. Because I was watching.
Yeah, that was the first one I did. Yeah.
I heard you crunch. I'm like, oh.
Because the neck cooks quicker than everything else because there ain't hardly nothing there.
Okay.
But no, that mixture that I made this year, I usually use my granny's recipe. This year, I just kind of veered off and did my own thing. And I always do extra stuff to hers too. But that mix this year, I'm like, oh, I got to remember this one.
So tell me this: when you fry a turkey, is it still moist?
It's more moist than baking it.
Yeah,
because the oil locks the moisture in.
Because man,
they be
turkey
dry.
be dry.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
talking about like.
Yeah. No, that's why even frying it, you got to make sure you take it out at the right time because it will start cooking the moisture out. But that's the benefit. It gets more seasoned on the outside. It locks a lot more moisture on the inside. But so I ended up doing those. All the families text me, said it was good. So happy with that. And then, like I said, we had people over. We played. We ended up playing Werewolf. We played that. And then, you know what? There's another card. Oh, we know the banana pudding, sweet potato pie. God dang. Angel makes real good banana pudding.
We ain't have none of that. I want some some banana pudding.
Angel makes some really good
more bananas or cookies. How she do it?
She does hers with the bananas, and she does the vanilla wafers.
But how many? Like, I don't like banana pudding with too many bananas. I like it.
Hers is layered. It's like she has I think she does a layer of wafers. She does banana pudding. She does a layer of bananas. And then layer of wafers. I think it lays layered like that.
Okay. Either or, I just like the cookies better.
No, that thing is heavy though. When you pull it out, it's like, yeah, we did that. There was a game, speaking of card games, a game that Tab and Chance introduced me to. I didn't ever play it until I went to Vegas with them, called In Between. It's a gambling game.
That's what we were playing.
In between.
That's what we were playing. I ain't remember the
Man,
name.
I lost $160 playing that damn.
Yeah.
Because I told Angel lost the money and she didn't have to back it, so I had to pay her portion.
Man.
But no, that game was fun. But no, we had a good time though, man. Did I drink on Thanksgiving?
In between, yeah.
I don't remember if I had anything to drink or not. No, I did. After that third turkey came out, that's when I started drinking. Because the last one was ours. I was like, I ain't gonna be too nervous if I mess ours. But I'm setting timers and stuff. But it was good. Anyway, my bad. Go ahead. I just wanted to cover last week, Thanksgiving and everything.
Hennessy lemonade. Danny Rose brought some Hennessy. She made
Hennessy
it.
lemonade.
I was
going in on it. Oh, y'all gonna be here for the holiday party?
I believe so.
Okay, because you know we got the cider. Did you have the cider last year?
I did. That cider by itself.
Yeah,
is great.
Without the anything in it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Since we're on gyms situations, you working out, tweaking your back almost. What I need to get off my chest is
body.
People, your life,
everything.
People, I might have mentioned this before, but people on their phones in the gym. All right, I understand because sometimes it happens to me too. I need to switch a song or my AirPods disconnect from my phone. I got to get it back together.
Yeah.
That's all. I understand this. But for me to adapt to your situation and go do 5 sets over here on another machine, and you still on this machine, and every time in between sets, you like, it was a leg press, and this woman was just sitting there like, going away, thumbing it up. And you know what you do, or what I do? It's like,
stare. And you still checking. Now you're getting frustrated.
So, but then you look around to see if anybody else catch you watching, so y'all both can be like,
yeah.
And me being who I am in the area that I am, I'm not about to approach this like, hey, what? Come on now, you got to. So I wasn't able to do my workout the way I wanted to do it because this woman. Oh, and then when she finally gets up, I'm doing something else, and I'm like, oh. Somebody just walked clean over with and they look at you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm like, all right. So I need to get like you and get me weight room in the garage.
You know what I do?
What's that?
Somebody working out. I'll wait. Or I'll just politely ask, excuse me, how much longer are you going to be on this? Like, I got however many more sets. I've had a couple dudes be assholes, like, I got 15 minutes. I'll be like, well, I'm going to work in with you. But I'll be like, how many more you got? They tell me, so I go do my thing. When they ain't done, excuse me, mind if I work in with you?
Oh, my goodness.
I just go interrupt. Like, we going to work on this together. Like, I got my towel, you wipe off, I wipe off, we good to go. Works every time.
Ain't nobody ever asked to work in with me, and nobody would ever work in. Man, you better get out my face.
No, if you taking all day, I'm working in with you. As soon as you take a break, I'm going to sit in your lap here, taking weights off of me.
Me and Tank be in there fighting. I'll be like, bruh, it's taking me as long as it's going to take me.
All right. You can take you that long. I'm going to jump in with you.
But see, that wouldn't happen with me because I'm in and I get my shit done and I'm gone.
Yeah. Well, I say that just to inconvenience them so they hurry up. Because most people do not want to work in.
You go there and just fart. Oh, excuse me. I didn't see you there. Excuse me.
Unless it's bench. A lot of dudes don't mind working in because like y'all spot each other and stuff. But yeah, anything else, I'm like, if they taking too long still, I didn't ask how long. I'm
talking about this lady was like knees back here because she on the thing just. I'm like, mother. I'm at Planet Fitness, so I mean, what else can you expect?
No, I've had dudes, they'll get frustrated and just move to another machine. Like to try to do the same workout. Fine, man, you can have it. All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. You ain't got to tell me twice. Playboy, appreciate you.
Yeah, that's disrespectful, man. You got to be courteous in the gym.
Well, let's play off the gym situation.
And
let's talk about this first topic.
I love these notes you get.
Oh, yeah. Research, like baby.
Hey, y'all, we're going to put a table in here. You're going to have the cue cards like the news anchor.
That Cam, and what's that dude name, man? Bad boy. the church guy.
Mace.
Mace.
Yeah.
Cam and Mace.
Their podcast.
They are funny as hell, man. And how that table, how they just be there cooling out. Anyway, my notes, and I'm gonna imagine that So since we talking about weights, there's this Canadian weightlifting coach, all right, and his name is Javi Silverberg, Canadian weightlifting coach, and he's a coach. He coaches women, right? So I'm paraphrasing. This is what I heard. You feel me? I'm the messenger. This weightlifting coach, he
allegedly.
This
is what allegedly happened.
Yeah, this is what allegedly happened. He coaches women, and he decided, man, you know what? I'm gonna go into this weightlifting competition, but I'm gonna go in as a woman. So this dude, bearded up, grown man, goes and he competes against women, but he identifies as a woman, and he breaks records. I mean, blowing these records out the water, right? So I'm like, man, what's happening? Why y'all letting this man do this? But come to find out, he's mad because all of his students that he's teaching can't win championships because the former champion, because he beat this champion, is a trans woman, a man coming out as a woman. Who this lady, checking my notes, Anna Andres, she holds 8 out of 9 world records in the women's weightlifting competition. He went and I believe he broke them all, took the belts away from her, because obviously she's a man. And he was like, oh, you want to play this game? Well, I'm going to come and I'm about to break all the records. And that's what he did. And then the Anna Andres, the trans woman, she gets mad and start calling him all type of names. You this, you that, blase, blase. But you can do it. I don't have any more comments on this situation. All I have to say, it's not fun when the rabbit has the gun. All right, moving on.
King Patty, boy.
Moving on.
I love it. Go ahead, Goose.
Woo! Hey.
Hold up.
And when he was breaking the records, Anna Andreas, she was there.
Uh-huh.
So she's like walking by. He's like, 400. Get that off me. 500. Get that off. Lightweight.
Lightweight. Making eye contact with Anna is
yeah. What's happening?
Winking. Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, is this your record?
Hey.
Repping you know how disrespectful it be if somebody's repping your record, though? Just
he
pressing it out.
He beat the record. He beat her record. You see, I'm showing respect. I'm saying her.
Because he only did that to take the records. He didn't actually, in personal life, transition to a woman.
No.
So I'm just clearing that up so they know that you are saying he, referring to the coach,
yes,
that only did it for the competition.
Yes, only for the competition. And in Canada, their board, I guess their weightlifting board, the people that control everything, they don't see any need to drug test their athletes, the trans athletes at all. So
why is that? They drug test the people that aren't trans?
Yeah, you drug test. Well, when I say drug test, to see where your testosterone levels are.
Okay,
right. If you're a trans woman,
now removed.
Yeah.
You're gonna have testosterone levels that don't match.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't test them, and they allow them to come as they are. If you identify, whatever you identify is what you identify. And that day, that man identified as a woman, fully bearded up. He
didn't try nothing.
He didn't try nothing. He just like, I'm a woman today.
He just put a ponytail in. What's this? Jim Carrey. I can't remember his name. Angel knows his name. I don't know.
Oh, in Living Color when he
Yeah.
had that. Oh man, that's hilarious.
That's petty.
If he did, hey, if he would have showed up with a little bow today,
But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, hey, just not even no shade toward the woman. My hat goes off to him just for like it's like this is what you're doing to my athletes. Like
Yeah.
I used to compete with you. I know how strong you are.
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Moving on.
yeah. Moving on, moving on up. I'm trying to see which one would be. Oh, so this is just something I want to ask. Well, say this TikTok phenomenon that's going on with people taping their cell phones to the ceilings. I have
What is that about?
I don't know what it's about. Get a tripod and like put your phone
Why
up there.
don't-
If
we did one with Angel,
uh-huh.
taping it, but it was like she was just doing dishes and stuff. Like we ain't even posted it yet, but it wasn't a thing then, was it? Was it a thing then? Was you there? I don't understand what it is.
I don't know. And it's just you're just getting the top shot and it's not doing anything. I don't know what it is. I don't know why people's doing
Y'all
it.
know-
But what I do know, because I look at it from my standpoint.
Yeah, we talked about the lady. She bruised it. Looked like she broke her ribs falling from the
yep.
chair.
Lady, she probably did bruise her rib falling from the chair.
Hey.
But what I do know, y'all up there messing up that ceiling paint.
Mm-hmm.
When you pull that tape off that ceiling, it's pulling that paint right on with it. I know it is, ain't it?
That's what. When we was talking about this, that's how you know we are dads and we are blue collar. First thing, they messing that damn. You ain't gonna get your security deposit back because you done ripped out. You don't know how to do that stucco.
Nope.
That goddamn
That popcorn
ceiling.
You don't pull it all down.
Because I guarantee you couldn't no goddamn what's it called?
Painter's
that blue
tape.
painter's tape hold no phone up.
Nope.
You had to use packaging tape, duct tape. Scotch wasn't gonna work.
Mail at the house. I say, give me some paint. She don't know what painter's tape is. She don't understand the whole concept
what you had to
of
call
painter's tape.
Blue
tape. Give me that blue tape. Other than that, she gonna bring me that big, thick, gray duct tape that'll pull your skin off. But yeah, I know y'all messing up y'all
Duct
ceilings.
tape strong. Duct tape will pull black people out of slavery.
Ah,
It's strong. I got some at the house. It's like industrial duct tape. It's for repairing like a commercial duct. That stuff like a 1/4 inch thick. It's heavy duty.
my thank you. I think it was Kev. I think it was you, Kev. We were shooting at my house, and the toilet, the toilet paper holder was against the wall. Now we renting this house, so I don't know how it's mounted on there. Yeah. Kev, I already know this man probably done tried to get up from the toilet. Whop! And it came off the wall.
Intense movement. He done had.
That's what I'm saying. Come to find out, on the back of this toilet holder is duct tape. They done rolled up the duct tape and smashed it on there. Duct tape is strong. Duct tape is strong. So I know y'all messing up y'all ceilings.
Yeah.
If you need it to be repaired, a Tash Rabbit thumbtack or something.
First of all, shout out to 3M and the rest of the duct tape manufacturers. The fact that they capitalized literally duct, D-U-C-T, tape, is made for AC repairs to seal holes and hold stuff together on aluminum or metal or whatever. And they saw that people were using it for everything, so now they market it to fix everything because people was, and now people are buying it as that use to do everything.
Mount pictures.
They need to give that man a raise who thought of that marketing plan.
But it's also 3M. I think it was a Netflix special.
But 3M got everything.
But they're toxic. They're over their factories.
Oh yeah.
Y'all look this up.
Oh, they pollution.
What is it? What is a whole lot of birds? It ain't school. That's fish.
Flocks.
Flock of birds were just like falling dead on their factories. Boom, boom, boom. Just yeah.
It takes some strong chemicals to make strong tape. Yeah. But they make everything. They make paper. 3M make everything.
They out here polluting the world, but I guess big ups to 3 Blue.
Nah,
But anyway,
I mean, now that they killing wildlife,
they killing
they need
everything.
to go green.
Y'all stop taping y'all phones up there. Well, use the right tape. Use the painter's tape. Y'all falling out
Painted
chairs.
tape ain't strong enough to hold no iPhone 15 or no Samsung S23 or 24, whatever number we on.
Y'all go look up this lady doing it, and
Use a screw.
she bust her ass, bust her rib on her chair.
What if somebody listen to me and put a screw through their
Have you seen? There's this video of a lady putting a screw in the wall with the drill. Took the drill, put it onto the screw, then took a hammer and started hammering the drill. I was like, this has to be fake.
This got to be.
Has to be fake, but I ain't gonna mention the person name. Somebody called me. Hey man, it's a drill. It's a grown man. I ain't gonna mention your name.
We know who. Go ahead. Just move on to the next subject.
All right. Hey, this is good right here, man, because I would really know. I wanted, as soon as I saw this, I thought about you. T.I., I was about to say Candy, Tiny, and King got into an argument.
King's the son.
King is the son. I think he's the youngest son. But they got into an argument.
He's the youngest?
I believe. No, he's the second to the youngest.
But he's got one older than him.
There is one older than him. There's one younger than him too.
Prince. Hold on.
Prince? I don't know their names.
I
know King.
I thought it was all royal
King
names.
and the last one is
Pharaoh.
I don't know.
Somebody got a son named Pharaoh. I don't know who.
I'm sorry, King.
Anyway.
Oh, there's another.
Harris.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
They get into an argument. From what we see or what I saw on the video, they're talking to King like, boy, you a spoon-fed. Major. You a spoon-fed. You ain't been through nothing, blase. And when you...
Aris and Major.
When you tell... when you come at black folk, you spoon-fed. You had every meal growing up. For some reason, I don't know why we want to come from poverty and be like, nah, man, I ain't come now, man. I had to skip breakfast every day.
Yeah.
I had lunch and dinner and snacks, but I ain't eat breakfast.
We had to save up just to be poor.
We didn't have, we never had Frosted Flakes. We just had flakes. Damn it. We get
bowl. We had no bowl. We had to hold your hand in a cup.
I had to ride the bus to school. My parents didn't take me to school. Shit. We want to come from struggle so much. I don't know why that is, but it triggered your boy King. So King's like, man, I know you. I know who y'all really are. Y'all ain't take care of me. My grandparents took care of me. Going crazy, talking.
Crazy.
Talking to them like they were one of his peers, right? And T.I. went up, boy, you embarrassing us, the family, and put his hands on him. He just restrained him from the video. From what you saw and how he was talking to his parents, how would you handle this situation? How would you handle this situation?
I would have to go as far as to say I would never be in this situation. It wouldn't get that far.
I feel the same way. Go ahead.
Because I don't know the relationship, but apparently he feel comfortable approaching his parents in this way.
Yep.
There's been times I disagreed with my parents, mainly my father. It was one time I got loud with my father, and he checked me right there on the spot.
Yep.
I knew I was wrong. I ended up having to come back and apologize later. And I don't know how old this boy was. I was probably 17 at the time, 16, 17. That whole conversation, at first it seemed like they were joking around. But him talking about what he kept saying?
I stand on business.
Boy,
yep.
I don't. Even if he said he was raised by his grandparents, you were still well taken care of. Your parents have driven Maybachs your entire life. it irks my nerve to think that when kids that come from wealth, because he has come from wealth, T.I. didn't, but he's definitely come from wealth. Just because that's what you hear, influenced by the music you hear, you know who your father is, you the people you've put yourself around, you think you this thug and you this, you that. I would have checked my son long before it got to that point.
Yeah.
Because I'd have been like, boy, shut up. You drop me off anywhere, I guarantee you ain't going to be good. I promise you.
He said that?
He said, so he said you take me anywhere.
You know what? He sure enough did.
You take me anywhere, I'm going to stand on business. Go and make sure that he's safe. Mm-hmm. Go drop him in a hood he ain't familiar with and be like, walk 3 blocks. Yeah. Make sure some people you know. Yeah. Have some people run up on him. See how he react. That boy been pissed all down his socks. Mm-hmm. You came from well. He told I ain't never had no silver spoon. Shut up, boy. You got silver in your mouth. You ain't paid for that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because all his teeth are brand new.
You ain't paid.
And I know that's a smooth.
You know how much money that costs?
20, 50 grand. Easy.
Easy.
How big them things is, boy?
Yeah. You got to pay by the square millimeter. Oh. Hey. Nah, that's a conversation. Ain't no way in hell I would ever have to have a conversation like that with any of my sons. For one, me knowing that it don't matter what you know about me. All you do know for sure is you came up wealthy. Yeah. I know the real y'all. Okay. Mm. We still raised your punk ass. Yep. So like I said, it seemed like joking back and forth because they was all kind of like laugh, even he was. Mm. But that's not even like, there's a level to joking that you don't go allow your kids go to. Like I've joked with my parents, but I know my boundaries. I've even had to, a couple years ago, even had to check my oldest son just from, not in a bad way, just be like, hey, that's pump your brakes a little bit. Yeah. You going too far. You know, and I addressed it. It wasn't me getting mad at him or anything. I just had to check the situation because I was like, okay, he don't know where the boundary is. This is the boundary. It's there now. So we good. But respect goes both ways. I don't know what they said to trigger him, but it's the same. You know what? It's the same as I told Angel, I don't know, I think it was Monday. For somebody like him telling him that he came from money, you know how you be talking to somebody, you be like, hey, man, calm down. Yeah. It's the worst thing you can do to black folk is tell them calm down.
Or, man, tell somebody,
hey, relax, man.
Simmer down.
Yeah, simmer down, calm down.
That's
like, what?
Simmer?
Simmer down. But, nah, I would have, I'd have grabbed him a lot sooner than what T.I. did.
That's
but I don't know the context of the conversation, the situation.
Well, where I stand, my mom and my dad could say anything in public to me, and they would never get a response like that.
Yeah, that was in public. That wasn't at their house, was it?
No, they were in public. It looked like they were out at an event. Almost, I think it was I'm assuming, but it seems like the football game at the Atlanta Matter of fact, he walked
in the skybox.
Yes, he walked the Falcons out. Your daddy just walked the Falcons out. Your daddy is just built a multi-million-dollar community for you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, the respect that I have for my parents, there's no way I'm talking to you like that.
Right.
One, period, but in public, for one. Then this nigga was saying...
Yeah, they said they was in the suite at the Falcons game.
And you don't got a silver spoon in your mouth. My dad grabbed me, and I'm like, get off me.
Oh, my God.
Come, bruh, you is tripping. Like T.I. said, he was embarrassing himself and the family. I don't care what his parents said. I don't care what T.I. them said to that boy. He had no reason to be mouthing off at them like that, especially in public. Yeah. The one time I got into it with my dad, literally the next week I moved out because I was like, I can't even look at you in your face anymore. And my situation was It's fairly simple. I got drunk. Yeah, I used to get drunk a lot, man. When I couldn't. It was crazy. It was Saturday night in the garage. I fall asleep in the garage. My parents get up to go to church. I'm in the garage, knocked out. Dad, man, get your. He yanked me up, and I was like, man, get off me. Walked upstairs, went into my room, laid down. I'm drunk now. I done got up like, dang. I done stuck. That man done went to church. He came back home. He was like, I'm sorry. I'll be leaving. He looked at me. All right. I had to go. Hey, you are not about to. No.
That boy probably raised you right too.
That's what I'm saying. That boy probably still living in his parents' one of their houses. He's somewhere still. The reason you are who you are and the way you've been successful in this music, because his son is successful in music.
Oh, is
he? Yeah. He got his whole little rock star.
That even goes even further. It's
That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't be in music if it weren't for your dad.
Thank you. I don't care what unless your dad and your mama was doing some illegal, that child molesting type situation and screwed you up in that way. Okay. Hands down, if that's happening, I don't know about it, and you got all type of reasons to mouth off. From what we see, none of that has happened. Bruh has no reason to be talking to his parents like that. Yeah. I can also say, T.I. them should just walked off and be like, bruh, I would have had security. Take him out of here.
Yeah, this is my suite.
This is my suite. Take him out. Don't take him home. He can ride his Uber or whatever else. When you get to the house, have your shit out. Go move and live wherever you want to live, since you big player.
Right.
Big boy by yourself.
Nah, it's even when I one time I had come with my dad, even no matter how wrong I thought he was in that moment, I was still dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I was still wrong.
That's what I'm saying. My dad would be.
Because that wasn't even a situation for me to inject myself in, but I did. Yeah. But I can't see myself getting, like you said, I'd have been like, man, you in my suite. Matter of fact, give me my money that you owe me.
Thank you.
You be like, well, I don't know you no money. I paid for this, I paid for that, I paid for that. I want it all.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Spoiled. And I remember they had that family TV show. I want to say T.I. kept it real with his kids. I didn't see him like babying them or pacifying them. You know what I'm saying?
T.I. said they've been babying him.
Ah, okay.
That's what somebody just said in the chat.
Well, there you have it. And then though, when you worth that much money anyway, your child is gonna grow up with some type of privilege. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They know
having privilege and having respect. Two different things.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Till this day, I respect. I go over and beyond for people that's older than me, and I'm damn near 40. If you older than me, I'm
same, yeah.
Yeah, you got my utmost respect.
Right.
Until you do disrespect me. Now that has changed. I don't disrespect my parents no matter what. They but other folk.
Yeah, that's me. I show utmost respect for anybody elderly to me.
Yeah.
But also respect is given as it's taken. Or taken as it's given. So you got to give respect to get it.
Let me tell y'all, I went to go take the car to get some air in the tire, and this old lady pulled up. I'm waiting behind the car. This old lady pulled up on the other side of the car, and I felt like she's jumping me, right? So I had to let her know, ma'am, I've been waiting here for this air hose. So just letting you know, don't be trying to, whatever. She was like, all right, whatever. This me making sure she don't jump in front of me. Right. So the car leaves, I pull in. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then she gets out and she was like, how do you tell which tire it is? Because that sign that looked like a horseshoe is up, but I don't know which tire it is. She was an older lady. I was like,
So
man,
now you got to figure it out
yeah.
and put air in her tire.
I put air in all her tires. But that comes from
She's sitting there, yeah. Since you talking shit, I'm gonna make you do this.
but
Respectful ass.
but that's what I'm saying. Yep. And she was of the other race.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, ma'am.
I changed a woman's tire. I done changed a few women's tires.
Oh yeah, I done did that myself. But that the respect that I have for people, but especially women and then older women, man, I was like, yes, ma'am, let me see. Go ahead, crank up the car. Let's see. She was like, it's still on. Like, give it a second. It's going to reset. I'm sitting up there like, she's like, oh, it did. I'm like, there you go. She's like, thank you. And I was like, yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir? Yes, man.
Hey,
Hey,
man, if you older and you a woman, man, you got me
oh yeah.
If it's a war outside, you got me.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm
That's
good
me
and
too.
gone.
There was I worked
Good
in
and gone.
I worked in Riverside for a stint of time. I did some time in Riverside, as I like to say. Riverside, California, not safe. I've been saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The worst of every race is in Riverside.
Riverside, California.
Yes.
What?
It's horrible out there. Anyway, I was out there. This is when I was I was on a project working. It was one point in time I had to work like a swing shift because we had work that had to be done at night.
Mm.
And I'm leaving one night, going to put gas in my truck, and this woman pulls up and she has a flat tire.
Mm.
And she didn't even know it. Like I was like, man, your tire is like pretty much low.
Yeah.
She was like, okay. She's like, thank you, whatever. So she jumps in, pulls off. A couple minutes later, she comes back and it's like, she must have like ran over something because it's like flat. Now she's rolling on the rim. So I see her, she's like behind me and I'm watching. I'm like, she trying to set me up. Because I'm like, look like scared. It's late. It's late at night. I'm looking around, see her over there struggling. And then she came and asked me something about changing the tire. She didn't ask me to do it. She just asked me something about changing it. I can't remember what she asked me, but I told her. And I was sitting there looking. I'm like, let me hear him pump his damn gas. So I got in the truck. I pull off. Sitting at the light, I can still see the thing, and I see her still back there struggling. So what I do? Made a U-turn, pull back in, and as I pull up, I see she has young kids in the back seat.
No.
I'm like, one, I don't know why these kids is not in the bed.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me go on and change this woman's tire. So I went on. Then that's what happened. The first time she went and put air in the tire, and I showed her how to do it. That's what she asked me. So then that's when she come back, and the thing is like on the rim. But as I'm going and I'm changing the tire and everything, pull out the other tire, it's flat. So now we got get air at the little thing to fill it up.
So you rolling tires to the air pump.
Rolling tire to the air pump, fill it up, come back. I said, God damn, whole time I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm like, the boy's going to come around. And I had to ride dirty because I was out there in Riverside, so I was prepared. But looking over my shoulder the whole time.
This is called Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
This is exactly what it is. I'm going to get off this because we own this a little long. But I'm going to tell y'all about your girl, Melanie, my wife. In college,
leave Melanie alone.
Her and her friends driving on 20, they get a flat tire. I think it's a car full of 4 girls, right?
Melanie done been in some shit.
All these girls, 2 of them, I believe, got boyfriends. Mel calls me, right? Hey, we got a flat tire. I was like, it's your car? She was like, nah. I was like, shit, that ain't my responsibility.
They call Eddie now.
So the girl the tire got flat, she has a boyfriend. So I'm on the phone. She was like, he said he ain't coming. And I'm like, Nick, why are you calling me? Why are you putting me in this situation?
I'm going to come pick you up.
Your boy on 20 changing the tire. And they all, oh, thank you. And I'm like, yeah, well, babe, give me some head tonight. I'm a sucker, man. I'm a sucker when it comes to that and fixing things for people. Yeah, I'm a sucker. Anyway, moving on.
If I got something in my ceiling, I want you fixed above that chandelier. Remember you was telling me how to do it, and I was like, "Oh, you could just do it."
Oh.
I was dead serious. It's a texture ceiling. I'm like, I don't know how to do no texture ceiling.
Oh, yeah, you just spray this thing on there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
Nah, I'm gonna show you how to. I can take you to the water. I need to show you how to fish.
Yeah, you can just
I
fish
need to
for me.
teach you.
I just want to eat it one time. Go ahead. We run along.
All right, moving on. Your boy. Dang, these are two good topics.
We got time.
Okay, so there's this guy named, I had his name. Oh, Stephen. I don't even know how he ended up in Georgia with a name like this. Stephen Havnafik.
Volkswagen.
Hovanik is, I think it's Stephen Hovanik, but he's the chief staff over the military schools, over all the children military school, chief of staff over all the military schools. He was caught. Homeland Security was doing a sting for human trafficking, and you know they were like, they had undercover officers on the streets posing as prostitutes, and they were grabbing Johns. That's what they call them, John. And just so happened, they caught this man, chief of staff of all military schools. He got one of the little prostitutes and took her to the hotel.
That was undercover.
That was undercover, and they got his ass. I'm bringing this up. One, this was in Georgia, by the way, Coweta County, which is well, it ain't crazy, but with a name like that, it's crazy. But I'm bringing this up because Catch a Predator was the best show ever. I brought this up before. Yeah. Catch the Predator was really doing work. Like it was exposing people for what they really are.
Judges, cops, everything.
Everybody. This man, I don't know if y'all don't understand. For the whole, if I misread it, whatever. Either he's the chief of staff of all military schools in Georgia or for the United States. Either way, let's just say Georgia. For the entire state, and you get caught with a prostitute, I'm not saying, men, they need they fix. If he was willing to pay for it, whatever. But in your ranking,
your position.
Hell no. You can't. No, man. And then you're over children.
Yeah.
All the military kids. So I can only imagine where these dormitories are for the children, how often you were probably alone with children. I'm not accusing him of doing any of this, but
you just questioning his morals.
I would question. I wouldn't want my teacher getting caught doing this and being a male and teaching my daughter or being around my daughter or even being over the curriculum that my child is taking. But if there's a petition, if there's a way to get Catch the Predator back, we need that show back. Because they
said apparently people were arrested but rarely convicted.
Well, it's a misdemeanor.
Oh,
to solicit prostitution, it's a misdemeanor. It's different when you got an underage.
Oh, I see.
Person,
okay.
But
that's what To Catch a Predator was so crazy, is because a lot of times they would do.
Oh,
children.
it was all
children. Okay, got you.
Yeah, so they were knocking these boys off.
Yeah,
you were.
I was like, what is the charge for that? The fact. Yeah. Okay. So it's a misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor, but at the same time,
because if they two adults, it's like,
do
you?
Yeah, you.
As long as they ain't, I don't know. I guess if they're being forced to, it'd be different.
And that's what it is. Human trafficking, basically.
Well, yeah, that's the difference then.
Yeah. The prostitute is there, not because she want to be there. She's being trafficked or whatever. And for him to know she's a prostitute and then know where to go or feel comfortable doing that, he has to do it often. To me, I mean,
Yeah, I would think.
yeah.
Because I mean, out here. In
Oh, in the video, there's a video.
Mhm.
He's like, hey, so we're good for 30 minutes. So he's like, this is
Oh,
what.
yeah, he's at the
He's like,
drive-thru.
let me get a double cheeseburger, no pickles,
Yeah.
like I usually like it.
Extra fries.
All I need is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, crazy.
Yeah, not because in California, I mean, it's crazy out here. You go on Sepulveda Boulevard and Van Nuys Boulevard, and just they just out there, just in certain cities. Like you go to my boy Darnell, he had an apartment near us, and we went over there, see his apartment. I think I was helping him like move a couch in or something. And I was looking, I was like, this is a heavy prostitution area. He was like, yeah, so they pimp. He drives it. It was a Chrysler 300.
Ah, that's that car, boy.
Chrysler 300. And every now and then he'd just pull up and one of them would walk over to the car. It's like, God dang.
Dang.
But yeah, so I don't know what it looked like in Atlanta. They said it's crazy in the metro area, but out there in California, it's like, it's obvious. I guess depending on the area you go to, they just be walking down the street.
I think every city has that.
Extremely revealing clothes for no reason.
I think every city has those areas. The reason I have no issue with prostitution, as long as the woman is not being forced to do it. But I think the prostitution situation opens that Pandora box of, all right, now we got to make sure they're of age, because you're not going to know. Ain't nobody going to ask. Ain't nobody going to say, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly feel like it should be legal. And the only reason it's not is because folks will be making money hand over fist if they would make that shit legal. Women would be out here balling. I mean, stupid balling, and the government would have no way of taxing that shit.
So you remember back in the day, they had saloons.
Yep.
The Western Times, they had bars you go to. They had all these little clubs. I was watching this documentary.
Yep.
I don't know
think
how
I seen
straight
the
they
same
facts
one.
were. Soliciting sex didn't come illegal until black people started doing it.
I knew it. I know it. Just like with
That's
marijuana.
what they were saying. Yeah, they were saying that like this was like a common thing. You just go to the bar, the club, you pay a fee at the door, you go in and get whoever, and it was all legal. And once those same type of clubs opened on the other side of town, it's now illegal.
Why? If they will make it legal, you will have.
You'll be able to control the age.
Well, you'll be able to control
Pay
the
taxes.
age. But they would literally, the big wigs, the money, the guys with money, they will have communities. There will be Airbnbs. There will be hotels of sex workers. And this would be, hey, are you registered? Are you a monthly member? Here's your test results. You need to get this cleared up, cleared up.
Yeah.
Then you can go.
You need a recent health exam.
Yeah.
Everybody get health exams.
That would be
Workers,
$1 trillion. You talking about men? There would be a man probably would never get married again because he'd just be.
Yeah, they said the Bunny Ranch, basically.
What's that? Yeah, the Bunny Ranch. Anyway, they called this dude chief of staff, and this also shows you no matter who you talk to, what position somebody holds, who they are as a person, the way you see them is probably not the way they are. So
they gotta.
This man is the manager, president over thousands of people. People probably shaking their boots like, oh, he's coming to the facility.
Yeah, somebody said the economy would correct. Yeah, it would correct itself.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like...
Man, and I bet you it'd be less crime. You got men out here be able to just release themselves and not have to worry, man.
Because men be the problem.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's all I
be the
preach.
problem.
Men are dirty. We corrupt everything. In this situation, hey, I want her, and the women aren't restrained. They're doing it.
They got benefits.
Yes.
They're
They're doing it because they want to do it. Man, you can't lose. You just can't lose with that. The downside is my daughter's growing. Hey,
yeah, no, they
making
over Eternum 360. They making
by the million. Yeah, she had 500,000. Dad, I ain't going to school. I'll be like, God damn it!
I talked this. I voted for this.
Dad, I walk in there and I see my daughter. Hey, baby, okay, all right. Don't let him. Don't do it too bad, baby.
Don't you dare put that on him, baby.
No.
I'll be like, because I walk in and see your daughter, like, no! I start crying at the front door.
You choose everybody from the waist down. Like, damn, she thick. Yeah, I want that. Oh, hell no. Uncle Tank.
Like, no, baby, no. I would break down so hard.
That would tell, hey, okay, let me take that back. It might be more crime because a man and his daughter, he might come in and shoot up the place.
Man, look, it was, we was in, it was a similar situation, not on sex trafficking, a similar situation. This was probably like a year or two after high school. One of my homegirls, we was all running around clubbing and stuff. One of my homegirls I went to high school with, we all met up at, it was a bunch of us met up, I don't know, Applebee's or something, grab something to drink. So it's like, a bunch of people, they got people from college and stuff that they go college with come in. This is like during the summertime. And then so one of my homegirls, while I was saying this girl was with her, I was like, God dang, who is this? She thick. Who is this chick? God dang. She turned around. It was her little sister, who was old enough for me to talk to, but I was like, when you're younger, the age gap is bigger when you're younger. And I was like, no. Yeah. No, she didn't grow up to look like that.
Crazy.
I was like, no. I feel so wrong.
Yeah.
Even though ain't no relation.
Ain't no relation.
But the fact that I mean, what is it, like a 3-year difference between us?
When you're in 12th grade and somebody's in 9th grade.
It's a big difference.
It'd be crazy.
But when you 24 and somebody 21, it's different.
Yeah. But anyway, since we talking about escorts and prostitution.
Yeah, look, go ahead.
Damn right. We're going to end it with this. Your boy P. Diddy and Cassie.
Man.
This man was hiring male prostitutes to come have sex with this woman. Which
For
is
real?
Yes.
It's been, every week I hear something different. More stuff, not different, but
this
more.
This man was hiring male prostitutes to come have sex with her in front of him. Where do you find male escorts? Like, what number do you call them? Like, where are you at?
You just be like, hey, would you go do this? Just random dudes.
Yeah, call it. Boy, you about fine.
Yeah.
And I know they ain't turned down Cassie. So.
Yeah. That's the thing. For males, anybody, chance, it's going to be a 1 in 5 chance they'll say no. Hold on, you going to pay me?
Hey, man. This man P. Diddy, everything that he's accused of, I believe he's done. This man, he's accused of too much for it not to be true. People around him, all these people that conduct themselves around him.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. Say that, they end up passing away from odd circumstances. So, from the beginning, people say he was into men and women, and that story has never died.
No.
And now this comes out, and another one's come out. I'm quite sure there's more. And the stories that other celebrities have spoken about, it's like dang, did it? What's up, man? Like, you're not powerful enough just to live hey, I like you, I want to have sex with you. Let's go. I'm quite sure women would be like, cool. You don't have to drug me up. You don't have to go hire a prostitute to force me to do this. You ain't got to go blow up this man's car because I started talking to him and you got mad. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
It's been, all these allegations have been going on for a long time.
Forever.
Like you said, it's been going on, and there's too many people that have nothing to gain from his downfall that are coming out, or people coming out of the woodwork be like, I told y'all however many years ago. I've been trying to tell y'all this is what he's into. I don't like, what I was about to say is somebody in his position, and as long as he's been there, it doesn't surprise me, because I don't want to make it seem like that everybody that's, of that type of power in the music industry is dirty, but the music industry is filthy.
Oh, yeah.
So is the movie business. They both very filthy businesses. You got the Harvey Weinsteins, you got, the R. Kellys, the Bill Cosbys, the now P. Diddy's, dare I say it, people gonna hate me for it, the Michael Jacksons. But you got these people in power. The most frustrating part is the people that know. Like, allegedly, he had one of his ex-bodyguards that was like
security
confirming everything. Yeah, security confirming. I was like, where the hell was you at when this was happening?
Getting paid.
Like, for people that, so you got this, the reason that all these came out is because there was a ruling or whatever that ended. So it had to be put in by a certain amount of time for the lawsuits to go through. I don't know the ins and outs. Watch, I'm not a lawyer, but she'll explain it.
Yes, she will.
But when these things come out, it's just like, but who was around and knew about this? The same as sexual harassment in the workplace. If you see it happening, guess what? And you didn't report it, now you part of it. Mm-hmm. So these other people that are witnessing this stuff and not doing anything need to be bold enough to stand up and say something. Some people do. A lot of these women have come up years and years ago and it was like, no, this man, he crazy, he's evil, he done this, he done that, and people sweep it under the rug. That's why, even with your children, I don't care who the family member is, they don't feel comfortable around somebody, believe them. Don't force. One of my friends, they came over and the daughter, like, she was standing on the other side. You're like, go hug. Like, no, if she don't want to hug me, don't make her hug me. That goes for anybody.
Yep.
Any child. Don't make your daughter hug nobody or son. So, and I stand on that. If your children don't feel comfortable around somebody, understand and get a deeper understanding of that. Simple as that. Because you never know who it is. But in this case, this was an employee that has been accused of this multiple times, even before Cassie.
Yep. All them dudes, Aaliyah, all them guys that were dating Aaliyah, she was 15.
Yeah, Dame Dash, ain't nobody ever talked about that.
I'm saying, my brain cannot comprehend these men with all this power, with all this money. You want to deal with an illegal child. Yeah. I don't understand it. Not 17, 18 years old. You doing 15, 16, damn near 13 years old. What the hell is happening? And I know to what you're saying, yes. These movie and music people have been doing this forever.
Yeah, for as long as movies and music been around.
Ever. I'm talking about forever. But you'll be a fool to think they're doing all this behind the curtains and another able-bodied adult is not aware of it.
Right.
And they're all just getting paid, and they all just sweeping it under the rug because they getting paid.
What I was going to say is forcing these women to do things that they don't want to do when you're there. Because you said all of these people out here, it's so many people willing to do it. Yeah. Why are you going to force somebody?
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's chicks out there that are looking for somebody.
Yes.
Hey, I'll do whatever y'all want, and I'll teach you something.
Yes.
But you're going to go find somebody that don't. Yeah,
and then abuse them and all that. There's this video of, I love Usher. Spotlights, big stage, 50,000 fans, gravy little Ray. I think that's how it go. Bodyguard. Anyway,
Man.
I like that. I like that, man. I like his music. But there's a video of him, I think it was with Howard Stern, and he was talking about how at the age, I want to say at 14 or 15, he was going to these parties at P. Diddy's spot, or he stayed with Puff Daddy. And he was like, man, there's things I seen, blase, blase, da, this. So I know for a fact, as you got older and became a man, you was like, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's foul. You know what I'm saying?
No, I done heard about other celebrities. That's some things I done heard out here in California. I'm like, yeah.
And none of them celebrities speak up and say, I don't fuck with this guy because of this, because he does this. I don't fuck with him because he does this. The money keeps everybody quiet. The fame, the fortune keeps everybody quiet. Which is, I mean,
I've been.
This is crazy, man.
I've been invited to things with that has celebrities were gonna be there, and the situation didn't even sound right.
Oh,
and I was like, something about that don't set right. Y'all go ahead, have fun.
mm-hmm.
I'll be over here at home, or at a lounge by myself, or with my wife. At home with my something that don't sound right to me. So no. Anyway, we're gonna go on and close this out.
Yeah. To all the what's that? Epstein's. All the Epsteins. If your last name Epstein, stop.
Is it hard? Is it Epstein?
It's Weinstein. Both of them. Oh. Weinstein, Epstein. Epstein was the other trafficker.
Oh, okay.
That supposedly killed himself in prison.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Y'all protect all women. All right. Period. Anyway, that's it for today. Y'all see I came up with some good topics. Stayed on topic. Had my notes. You feel me?
Man, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me. You can find me on IG, GOOLZBY, Building with Goose on YouTube. And you can buy my merch at underreptmerch.com and check my wife out at I'm Not a Lawyer But on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Absolutely. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Marcus on the Gram, Facebook at Marcus on the Book, TikTok at Tank Don't Talk. Y'all can find my building body butter called Man Shit. You can go to manShyt.com and check that out. And if you're listening, you can watch this on YouTube, Tanksley TV, Let Us Tell It podcast. And if you're watching, you can listen to this across all podcast streaming platforms. Thought I had something else, but I guess I don't. Till next time, we'll holler back at y'all, fam.